Not. So tonight is Little Frog Boy. I'll battle you guys maybe and just let me start up the stream and all that sort of stuff. So Little Frog Boy is out today, which is very fitting given that the heavens have literally just dumped everything on where I live today. So it's hella wet out there. It's raining at the moment, even though the sun is out. It is like raining like crazy. I'm just gonna sit in the car for a little bit. Hepper, I'll battle you like in just a minute. Just let me get started. So, for now, like it looks like it may clear up at least enough. Like I said, the sun is out at the moment. Just depends on which way these clouds are coming. We might be able to get out and actually do some shiny hunting while we're out and about. But for now, what part of me rejecting the fighting does... It's like if I reject it, it means that I'm busy doing other stuff. So please, guys, please don't send me. Just keep bombarding me with battle requests. But like I said, I will probably do some battles with you guys. For now, I might just sit in the car, just shiny checking these guys. We'll catch all of these in a second after we've done our shiny checks, and then for now we'll sit here. We'll shiny check these guys for our spotlight hour. Oh my god, seriously. Part of no thanks. Do you not understand? It's like, obviously I'm pressing no for a reason, but that's okay. Like I said, I will battle you guys, but just give me a moment. I don't even know if you're in the stream or not, so please have some patience. So anyway, how's everybody doing today? Sorry about my introduction. How you doing, Aiden? How you doing, Leon? How you going, Yu Chang, Lachlan, Diana, Jay Hearn, James? Welcome, guys. How is everybody doing today? All right, let's just get this done. So, has everybody seen that Shadow Mewtwo is going to be making its return during the next Rocket Takeover, which is good. I need to get a decent one. I've actually got a half decent one, but we could get a better one. So how's everybody feeling about that? And how's everybody feeling about this Gluttons event that starts tomorrow with the eggs and stuff like that? Once again, Niantic has locked shinies, like the new shinies that they're releasing for the event, in eggs. So being someone that doesn't hatch a lot of eggs, unfortunately, it means that those shinies are pretty much off limits to me for now. So it's just like, well done, Niantic. Munchlax's sort of understandable, given that it is a baby Pokemon, so it hatches from eggs. You know, it doesn't actually come from the wild. So fair enough with that one, I can understand. But yeah, it just seems like just after the Halloween event and locking a whole bunch of shinies and stuff like that in eggs, and then previous, if like the last couple of events have actually had shinies locked in eggs and stuff. So I feel like it's just a little bit money grubby sort of thing. It would be nice if we got back to some research shinies, because that's something that we haven't had for a while, like them releasing a new shiny and it being available through research tasks, which is the way that I used to hunt a lot of my shinies. Like the new shinies that they would release in the thing, like that's how I hunted them. But yeah, they took them away. So thanks, Niantic. You still need the armored one. They'll probably bring that back at some point, given that they've brought back Shadow Mewtwo and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I would say that it will make its appearance at some point. When, though, I don't know. It's still raining. It's like it's just drizzling. It's like the sun is actually out, but it's just drizzling, and I don't really want to walk around in the rain. You got 4 shiny Miltanks. I have a couple of them. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them now as well. You don't have an armored one either. Yeah, well, fingers crossed they'll bring it back soon. The armored one that they did for the game, though, is just weird. It looks like some sort of predator, like, Mewtwo thing, rather than actually being like the armored Mewtwo from the series. So it's a weird looking thing, that's for sure. Mewtwo. Yeah, look at it. It's like, looks like the Predator, but with like full laser cannons on its shoulder, just spikes and stuff. Looks like it's ready to take on like an alien horde. Just about to wake up the daughter. You have one pass for Geo, but you don't know if you use it for Shadow Mew or save it. Do you have a Shadow Mewtwo? Alright, see, now I'm happy to battle. Now that we've gotten into the... Okay, now I'm happy to battle you, Hepper. Just take away a couple of them. So I did my, like, the Go Battle Day that we had the other day. I did really well. I did the 10 battles that we had to do to finish the research, and I went 9 to 10 with, I'll use the team that I used then. What was it? Mad. Surprisingly enough. Yeah, Bronzor. It was actually a really solid team. Like, it complemented each other really well, because they all sort of have crossover types. So yeah, it was a really good team. Highly recommended if you're doing the I can't even remember the name of the the cup now. Hey Negan, how you doing? And a TikTok meme shorts, how you doing? How rare is Shadow Nando Alolan Executor? Pretty rare, I would say. When did we get the shiny... Wait, have we had shiny Alolan Executor? I'm just trying to think if that's been a Pokemon that's been available, because the shiny shadows are only available from the Team Rocket leaders. I don't think that that's one that's been available so far, if I remember correctly. So, incredibly rare, given that it's a Pokemon that doesn't exist in the game, as far as I am aware of. Though, I could be corrected. It has? Okay. Well, there you go. When? Wait, was it... When are cliffs? See, I can't keep track of everything that happens in the game, so... All I care about is the Charmander at the moment. That's what I've been focusing on for months, trying to get that Charmander. Do I want to risk it for the biscuit and go out and do some shiny hunting outside the car? I'll show you guys what the sky looks like in just a second. I'll do this battle, and then you guys make the decision whether or not I should risk going out into what's in front of me. Like, full on coming down, like driving down. Some guy was like slowing people down as we were going past this, like, these houses, because where they live lower than the road, and the storm water drain had overflowed, and so everybody that was driving through the water was making the water overflow and run down the hill, like, towards their house. So it was just like, dude, that's a bit risky. Unknown games. I don't have coordinates, dude. I'm playing legitimately. I'm just sitting in the car at the moment because it's raining outside, but I think it's stopped enough where I'm going to risk getting out in just a second. We'll do this battle and then we'll start shiny checking, guys, for the day. See if we can get ourselves some shiny, start walking. You don't have any shiny shadows. They are rare. What's going on? I'm guessing that this battle isn't working because they are not attacking. But if I quit out, I lose. They're hard to get. They are. It also depends on the shiny shadow that it is, because if it's a Sneasel, it's actually boosted because it's the 1 in 50 that it usually is. So it's still 1 in 50 as an encounter from Sierra when she had it. So that one was actually a boosted shiny. The rest have been full odds as far as I'm aware. Well, not full odds, but it's like 1 in 120 or something like that. I can't remember the exact odds. I did a video about the shiny odds. If you guys would like to know the shiny odds for all the encounters in the game, there is a video on the channel that's about like top 10 best ways of getting shinies. that explains everything from start to go about shiny hunting in the game and what the best odds are and where you'll find shinies and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, definitely check that one out if you haven't. Yeah, I know that the shiny shadows are boosted, but I can't remember what they were boosted to. Like I said, check the video out because the video is... Alright, this is just... You know what? There's no point. Let's just quit this battle because it's not happening. Alrighty. It has rain stopped. Stop rained. Rainy, stop. Okay, I'll battle you in just a second, Yu Chang. I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like in front of me right now. So, here's the sky that I am looking at. As you guys can see, it's looking just a little bit threatening. Oh my god, the phone really is overheated already. Let's get out of the car then. I really didn't think that was going to overheat, but it did. It always seems to do that. So, I guess... Ooh, those clouds are moving towards me. Alright, we got to be quick. We'll walk quickly. I will take my hat, just in case, because then at least I've got a hat. Ooh, shadow paddle hoppy. That is a little bit more than a puddle. Like the thing that's in front of me, that puddle that I showed you, it is probably about, I wouldn't say half a foot deep, but it's easily a couple of inches deep, sort of thing. So there's a lot of water there. Earlier, when it started raining at my house, we had one shower and had 30 mils of rain in that one shower. So it's been sort of torrential raining all day. It's insane. You showed up and the phone overheated. It's just because you're too hot. You're too hot for my phone. What are we going to go with? A little bit of not Master League. We got... This is Ultra League. Same teams, but different. Oh, sorry, dude. My bad. Alright, send through another one. They're obviously not working right now. We'll do some shiny checking until then. It'd be good if shiny larvae, like shiny shadow larvae, was available. Alright, battles. Let's try this again. Oh my god, stop skipping around. Oh my god, it keeps jolting forward. Let's do it slowly. That's very annoying. One thing I did do though is actually forgot my battery charger, so before I get any further away from the car, I shall go back and get that. Just in case, because we made that problem. Well, we never made that problem. We made that mistake. That's what I meant to say. On Community Day, and yeah, ended up having to go home to get it. I mean, at least I brought it with me today, unlike Saturday when I left it at home. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I was not expecting that to do that much damage, honestly. Earth power hits like a tank. Yeah, Johan. I replied to your comment on... So of course I saw it, dude. Remember I said, well done. Yeah, you did well, man. Like, congratulations on your amount of shinies. Like, what was it? 52? Something like that? That's insane. Can we battle after this one? Right now, given that it's not raining, I'll concentrate on doing some shiny hunting, but I am happy to battle you at the end of the stream, dude. Like at the end of Conde, Spotlight Hour or other. Because yeah, now that it stopped raining and I can actually get out of the car, we'll take advantage of that and actually try and find our shiny for the day. Come on, can I get to one more shadow ball? Yes! Just clutch. But yeah, just remind me at the end of the stream, Lamborghini, and I'm happy to battle you, dude. Tried the shiny choice glitch. No, I have not. Get a guzzler? Yeah, I got one this morning. It's actually pretty good IVs. It's like 96% IVs or something like that, so not a bad first one. GG's, good battle. Alright, there is the charger in my pocket, just in case. Keys, so I don't lock myself out of the car, because I'd do that and then it would just start raining again on me. Did I get a shiny Miltank? No. No, I didn't get the shiny Miltank, unfortunately. I only did one encounter, sort of thing. I do have shinies though. How many shiny millies do we have? How many icy nips? Millie! We have 5. 5 icy nips already. That cloud that is building in front of me does not look friendly. I'm a little bit concerned about how this cloud is. It's one of those clouds that's just like, it's really tall, so you can tell that it's a storm cloud. Hepper, I'm just gonna do shiny checking now if you're in the stream. So, I'm happy to battle you guys afterwards. Oh, you got the shiny? Nice, well done, dude. Was it your first one? It's really loud all of a sudden, like there's a lot of ambient noise. There's like planes and cars and everything going past at once. Dude, I will battle you after. Today you did your first Guzzlord raid. You thought the Pokegenie app you had to wait an hour before it was your turn to raid. Oh, dudes. Well, to let you guys know, I will be hosting Guzzlord raids tomorrow for raid hour, same time as tonight's stream. So yeah, TikTok memes. If you would like to get into some Guzzlord raids tomorrow is the night, dude. So just pop into the stream, hit that subscribe button just so you get a notification. So you get a notification when I go live tomorrow. And yeah, dude, we'll get you into some raids. Hopefully you'll actually get it this time around. Took you 37 tries to get the milk out. Really? 37, damn. You got one after 4 checks and you couldn't be bothered. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you only need the one. It doesn't evolve, sort of thing, so. Oh my god, Hepper, dude, seriously. If I'm rejecting it, it's because I'm busy doing other stuff. Please, can you stop sending me the battle request? Otherwise, I will have to remove you from my friends list. You got one after 12. Nice. Yeah, I left my Go Battle Day until the last hour, sort of thing. So it was at like 11 PM and I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching a series that I've been watching, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh yeah, the Go Battle Day, I should actually jump onto that and do that. So I did. I jumped on, did my 10 battles, got my Elite TM, did my encounter with Miltank. I was like, okay, that'll do. I didn't get the shiny, but oh well. I've got shinies already. Hey, Kitty Bear, how you doing? Good to see you. It's actually been a while since we've seen you in one of the streams. How have you been? The punishment time. Up till 8 PM. Yeah, see, that's why I missed out on getting it, unfortunately, but that's okay. As you saw, I have 5 of them already, so it's just more storage space being taken up by something that I don't need at this point. So I'm happy to ignore those types of shinies when I don't particularly need them. Like tonight, for instance, I don't really need shiny Croagunk. We actually have... how many shiny Croagunks do I have? That's a good question. Croa. There's like 5. Yep, 5. We've already got 5, and do we have 1? Yep, we've got 6 actually. So tonight is not really a necessity, but we'll try to get one anyway. I do like shiny Croagunk and Toxicroak. They have really nice shinies. So I'll be happy to get one if I can. Yeah, I was meaning to say that, guys. I have got some spare, well not spare, some open slots for adding a couple more emojis to the channel. One of them is probably going to be a hundo emoji, just so when we get hundos and that during raid hours and so on. Then that leaves me with two other things. 2 other emoji slots. So yeah, give me some ideas, guys. I posted up a comment on YouTube, so if you go into the community tab, you'll be able to see I'm running sort of like a little competition for you guys. Whoever comes up with good ideas and I end up using them, sort of thing, will win either a membership, gifted membership to the channel for a month if you're not a member already, or a ticket to a com day if you are a member, sort of thing, for one of the research days. So nothing too big, but you know, a little giveaway for you guys if you're keen. So yeah, definitely throw ideas at me for emojis. And when it comes to emojis, try not, like, some of the suggestions have been like whole sentences, and it's like, guys, I have to fit it into a 32 by 32 pixel. So sentences are not going to fly, because yeah, they're going to be as limited in detail as possible. But yeah, so like 1-word things are good. Try think unique things for the channel, guys. So yeah, the more unique the better. Don't think of the most common things like GGs or hi or all that sort of stuff. Like, more unique. Hey Gonstav, welcome in. Welcome. Sorry I missed you. Hi Joby, hi Kitty. Just a quick visit to say hi from... Oh, thank you for dropping in to say hello. Oh my god, that was not meant. Go away. An eggplant. I was thinking, I mean, it seems only fitting that there is an eggplant emoji of some description on the channel, but the only thing is that there is already an eggplant emoji, so it's just like, what more can I do with the eggplant emoji? Hey Kitty Bear, thank you for the 6-month membership, much appreciated. Glad you got to catch me live. Yeah, like I said before, it's been a while since we've actually seen you. I know the time difference with the live streams is a bit unfortunate because of how late these are. So America and all that sort of stuff don't really get it at a decent time. But I have to start trying to do some more stuff on the channel, spreading it around a little bit so people like yourself can actually catch the streams and stuff at other times of the day. A barbed wire. I was thinking something like that, Negan. I'm just trying to think how I would fit that into such a small emoji. I'll work on it. I'll see what I can do. At this point, I might have to commission somebody that does emojis or something like that to maybe design a couple rather than trying to do them myself. Same thing with like the splash image on the page and stuff like that. Like, maybe boost things up, make him a little bit more professional looking, sort of thing. All right, Heppa. Dude, I'm sorry, but this is just getting irritating. You're obviously not getting the message of me. I'm happy to re-add you when it's raid hour and stuff like that, but at the moment, man, you're sort of impeding on my other things and distracting me with incessant raid battle invites when I'm clearly not interested. So please stop. Member hype. No, I really appreciate the memberships, guys. They really help. Like, if you know it's only a little bit of money sort of thing, like anything that you guys can give to the channel helps in a huge way. Speaking of that, I have just started up my Patreon as well for you guys. So if any of you would consider jumping over on there, it's not, you know, I'm not expecting it or anything like that. But if you guys would like to help support the channel on a more personal level, because I think through Patreon it's a little bit more direct than it is through YouTube sort of thing. Like, it's more of a support for me rather than YouTube taking a cut and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's all there, all that sort of stuff. So I appreciate anything, guys, anything and everything. Get Emma to design one. I've asked her before sort of thing, and I don't know, she wasn't really interested. Like, emojis are hard. You need to be an emoji artist to really take advantage of the canvas that you have to work on, because it's so small. But yeah, I asked her like ages ago when I first got emojis for the channel, and yeah, she didn't really seem too interested. So it was like, yeah, no, that's okay. Fair enough. It's up to you. Do you remember the old Poke Gym feature where you could collect the coins for however long you had a Pokemon in the gym? Yeah, used to get 100 coins a day as well, which was better than the 50 that we get now. At least you could buy a raid pass and that from them. Yeah, I've been playing basically since day one, so I remember the good old days with footsteps and all that sort of stuff. Green Croagunk looks like a makeup disaster. I actually really like it. It's a really nice shiny. What's that? Yeah, same with Toxicroak. Like, the blue of Toxicroak is actually really nice. Oh. I think I'm about to have to, like, that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm about to cross a river, guys. This is what is in front of me at this point. This is how much water's been falling today. It is just torrential. So I have to try and find my way through this without either sinking into it or falling into it or just drowning. Any of those. Oh, and also without my feet wet. Oh my god, I'm so glad I wore these shoes and not my other ones. I knew it was going to be like this, so... we done. It's insane. It's just because of the amount of rain that we've had today. It's just, there's so much water. It's been a super wet spring for us here in Australia because it's La Nina. So yeah, we've had years and years and years of drought, and now all of a sudden it's just the opposite. So we're having literal oceans falling on top of us. And it's just been raining non-stop in like Sydney and Melbourne for like the last 2 months. More so in Sydney. Like, we've had a little bit of respite here in Melbourne. But yeah, today it just decided, nope, today it's Melbourne's turn to cop it. All right, we got one of these yellow stops. So, did everybody see our little friend's name? Gimme Gold? Yeah, no, sorry, Gimme Ghoul. Sort of like Gimme Gold. We need to make some space. Space, the final frontier. These are the stories of Jimmy's overburdened bag. Jimmy, where you at? There he is. He's back. Little Gimme. So yeah, it's got two forms as well. It's got its box form and its roaming form. If you guys saw the trailer for it. But I was disappointed when it, like, his name's Gimme Ghoul, but I was expecting it to be like Cornelius Goldstein or something like that. I think that's a better name. Cornelius Goldstein. We do need the rain though. Water is, yeah, exactly. Now, the only problem with the water is it's all at once. So it's just causing issues because we have infrastructure to get rid of the water, like stormwater drains and all that sort of stuff. But when this much water falls at once, it's just, there's too much. Like I said, like driving down, like people's houses were literally like almost flooding as I was driving down. The roads were like driving through rivers and stuff. Like that puddle that I showed you back at the start of the trail, like they were all over the road as I was driving down here. There's just like muddy water like everywhere. It's insane. Looks so weird. You can actually solo these. If you guys haven't seen, if you've got a good team of Gardevoirs running fairy type moves, or Togekiss running fairy type moves, you can actually solo them. So, I actually didn't check. I don't think I've got full teams of Guardy. I do have 6 Guardies, but yeah, a lot of them have got synchronized on them, unfortunately, so I would have to get rid of their Comday move and give them fairy type moves for them to actually. And I know that I don't have a lot of Togekiss. Gymnox, how you doing? Welcome in. You are back. Hey Sydney, how you doing? Where am I? I'm where I usually am to do spotlight hours and raid hours and, not raid hours, but com days and stuff. It's just torrential. Like I said, there's been that much water falling from the sky today. It's like I'm walking through a river. Up, step straight into a puddle. You wish water has a spawn point and set them in the ocean, rivers and lakes. Well, the oceans, rivers and lakes are where they are because of that exact reason. So that basically does do what you're saying. Like all the water runs from the high down to the low. So wherever you find, rivers will always be at the lowest point and then flow downhill because gravity dictates the flow of water. So it almost has spawn points. It just spawns everywhere and then just flows to the, not so much spawn points, but gathering locations. You like the streams? Yeah, unfortunately, like I said, it's an undesirable time for a lot of people. It's like people in Australia and stuff like that, they're having dinner around this time, so not everyone can tune in. People in Europe are getting up and going to school and work and all that sort of stuff at this time of day. People in America are asleep. So it's a tough time zone being in Australia, and just this is a tough time slot of the day. Ideally, earlier in the day would be good for these types of streams, like 3 or 4 hours earlier, just to catch the American audience for the most part. Oop. It's starting to sprinkle on me. We made it 35 minutes, so we made it at least halfway through. Oh, yeah, sort of. So about 10 minutes in until it stopped raining to begin with. So almost halfway through. Doesn't look like it's gonna rain too heavily though, which is thankful. It's only spitting lightly. Fingers crossed. Pray to the shiny raining gods, guys, that it just holds off for now. But then school, yeah, I know. See, then it, like I said, if I streamed earlier in the day, it'd be, and it's always going to be bad for somebody, unfortunately. I can't stream and have everybody be happy, because time zones don't work that way. There's always going to be someone that misses out. Croagunk says it's a rain party for Jimmy. So, yeah, that was why. Like, I basically worded the tweet for the post stream like that. It's like, it's been raining. It's brought out of the Frog Boys. But did it bring out the shiny? So far, no. You might start being late for some streams because you do Chinese. Oh, good, dude. All good. We have other moderators here now to help, so it's okay if you miss things occasionally. Like Diana and Negan or Miss Murder that are usually here. So we're getting to our sweet spot of the trail where we're getting, I wouldn't say most of the shinies, but a large handful of shinies. Not here for long, have to get out of this play. Okay, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Murder. Stay safe. Good to see you, but yeah, stay safe. Hopefully you can find somewhere where you can go. Yeah, that's no good. Don't like hearing when any of you guys aren't doing well or any of that sort of stuff. So yeah, stay safe, guys. That's why I'm always saying stay safe and happy hunting at the end of all the streams and videos and stuff. Going to mum. Okay, good. Stopped raining again. Winning. I think we lucked out fairly well to come down here, and the rain seems to have just stopped for this period that we're out and about. So we'll hopefully it'll hold off for the last 20 minutes. Our eggplants. Wait. There's a baby eggplant? When did that happen? Baby eggplants. Nobody wants a baby eggplant. You have less than an hour to pack your stuff. Yeah, just stopped to breathe for a few minutes. Yeah, that's no good. Hopefully you can get everything out in time. Yeah, I would say, given that you've just said, you've stopped for a few minutes, I was about to say, don't waste time on the stream when you've got that stuff to do, sort of thing. I completely understand. But yeah, I mean, if you need a few minutes to compose yourself and rest and all that sort of stuff, we're here for you and here to support you and all that sort of stuff. Come on, little bluebie. I mean, you are blue, but different aqua, we should say. is more of an aqua colour. No, it's better. Or I should say Bridget. I'm just going to refer to you as your real self rather than... I'm flying in my mouth. There's another large puddle in front of me right here. It's like almost a meter wide. So it's like an inch deep. I think I'm going to have to jump. All right, Jimmy Olympics. Let's hold both of my phones securely so we don't lose a phone. If you hear a splashing noise in a second, you know that I've stuffed up. Made it. Ah, crap, there's an even bigger... Ah! I made it over one puddle. Oh my god, I did the same thing again. But now I have this situation in... That's a pretty big puddle. And it's also fairly deep. Interesting. Come back. This part dry. Okay. Let's swallow dry. A Jimmy versus puddle. Yeah, it's like man versus wild. Exactly like man. I'm the Bear Grylls of the Pokemon world. I'm going the water out of Dunsparce poo to drink. Because I saw Bear Grylls do that one day with elephant poo, and I was like, yeah, I think I'd rather die, mate. Just saying. Maybe it's a poodle. You'll update later. Yeah, no worries, Miss Matter. Sounds good. I'm having to shimmy along the fence like Tomb Raider. I'm not half surprised that there isn't crocodiles like trying to jump out of this water and eat me and stuff. Accomplished. I could be a PlayStation character. Better yet, I should be a PlayStation character. Sony, what are you doing? You're missing an opportunity here. Jimmy the Pokemon Slayer. Alright. Hopefully that's all the puddles that we're dealing with for a while. That puddle's gonna win. Nope, Jimmy triumphed over puddles this time. Jimmy won, puddles 0. Oh yeah. Good thing is the internet didn't drop out before. That's getting better on the part of the trail at least. Which I'm surprised, given that the weather is so bad today. Usually it's that, like when the weather's bad, that the internet plays up a bit. Your suggestion, you mean like stay at home and do it on the computer, like stream from home? We were thinking, like I was contemplating that, but I would have had to have cleaned up before I started streaming, and I couldn't be bothered. It was easier just coming down here and braving the rain rather than cleaning up. But I suppose I'm going to have to clean up over the next few weeks, given that we're going to be doing a few home streams with the new game coming out on the 18th. Wow, like, check out the river. It's like full overflowed. It's not usually that high. Like, there's not usual trees like in the middle of it. It's actually really high. River's probably gone up probably 2-3 feet from what it usually is. Shows how much rain there's been. Which starter am I planning? I always go fire starter. So we'll go with Coco. May not be the best one, but he's my little fire dude, so he's who we're going to choose for our starter. I'm still not sure which one I'm going to get yet, though. Are you pre-ordered Violet? Nice. Yeah, there's a trailer being released tonight at like 1 a.m. our time here in Australia. So I might just check to see, like I might watch that trailer tonight. It might give me my final piece that I need to figure out which one I'm actually going to buy. Hey Chom, how you doing? These streams now finally happening at 12 a.m. your time. Has daylight saving started for you? Ended rather. You're going for Sprigato for your starter. I do like Spriggy. Like Spriggy looks cool, but everybody's biggest fear with Sprig is that it's going to turn into a bipedal cat like every other sort of. People just want it to stay as like in his beast form. You know Emma's picking the weed. Yeah, she's going with little Sprig. Muddy water all over myself. It's just fantastic. Where have all my spawns gone? Makes it very hard to actually try and get the shiny when you're not actually getting spawns. No Quaxley. Someone will pick Quaxley. He just looks like a fascist to me. Like, he looks like his final evolution, he's just going to be sitting in a duck. He is a duck, Jimmy. He's going to be sitting in a tank, I meant to say. And he's going to have his little, you know, those little whip things that dictators usually have. Like those little stick whip things. Like sort of like what a jockey has to whip a horse. Yeah. He's going to have one of them and he's going to be sitting in his little tank. And he's going to be demanding you give up your freedoms and that just because he's in charge. I can totally see it happening. He's going to be a fascist duck. Tank driving tuck. It's Mysterion. How you doing? Welcome in. You came in and we're just talking about the new starters in the new Pokemon games. Wow, that river is running so fast. Hey AJ, how are you doing, dude? Welcome. You got 10 or 11, but we'll just say 10 minutes left, guys. Can we get our shiny? Can we pull the clutch shiny? What are we thinking? Do we reckon we're going to get lucky today or not? The rumor is 109 new Pokemon. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a small generation, given how quickly this generation sort of has come out after Sword and Shield. I mean, it's usually like a 2-year gap sort of thing, but it just feels a lot shorter because of Legends Arceus and all that sort of stuff that's come out as well, and the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. So It just feels like there's been less time for them to work on the new generation, and because they announced it so late as well, yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to be surprised if it's a smaller generation in comparison to others. But I mean, 100 new Pokemon is still a lot of Pokemon, especially when there's like 1,000 of them now. Battery's on 69%. There's 10 minutes left. Come on. We can do this. Can we get the 69 shiny? Funny number shiny. If you don't get the shiny while my phone's sitting... Oh, damn. It's on 68. I didn't even get the sentence out before the phone's like, no. That's not happening, Jimmy. You started Christmas shopping for your daughter yesterday. Has no idea what to get her at the moment, but you like starting early. You got to get in early these days just because of the craziness that happens during Christmas time. And it's just getting worse and worse. And gee, I don't think I would have wanted to be down here earlier. There's a tree. There's not much of that tree left. Every time I come down here after there's a storm, there's like one tree here that just keeps copping it. So yeah, there's not much of it. As you can see, like these are like old branches that are fallen. They're like semi-old branches. There's the new branch, and yeah, not much left of this tree. I don't think it's going to be there for much longer. They're probably going to cut it down. One thing to watch out for is the leaks on Twitter. Like I said, I've been pretty good. I've been able to keep myself away from most things for the game so far. I don't really know a lot about it going into it, which is, it's good. It means everything's going to be sort of new and fresh to me, instead of seeing it in all the trailers and stuff leading up to it. Like I said, I'll probably watch tonight's trailer about given that it's probably going to be the last trailer they release for it before the release. How many shiny Dratinis did I get? You were able to get 2. Unfortunate that you only got 2. I ended up with 16 myself. I know how you feel. The first Dratini Com Day, the original one, I only got 2. So I know what it's like to not get as many as you were sort of hoping for. But yeah, I had a slower day than I usually would. I was busy doing other stuff during the stream, so we didn't catch as many shinies as we usually would. But I was happy with 16. What time is the trailer? It's at like 1 a.m. this morning or something like that, dude. I saw Zoe post up earlier asking whether or not she should stay up and stream it tonight, and she's like, it's like 1 a.m. my time. So I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm staying up until 1 a.m. tonight to watch the trailer. I'm at the point where I feel like I need a bit of a trim. Like, I don't mind my hair being long, but I feel like it just needs a bit of a trim to clean it up a little bit. Six minutes. And of course, the game wants to bombard me with Snubble spawns. I swear, if you give me the shiny Snubble, I will throw my phone into the river. I really hope you don't. I really don't want to throw my phone into the river. You might stay up. It's not going to be a long trailer. I mean, trailers only go for a couple of minutes sort of thing, so you probably won't have to stay up for too long, past 1 a.m. probably be in bed by like 1:30ish. But you do have to get up and go to school tomorrow. Last 5 minutes. Five-minute shinies. I know it's here. I know Croagunk's one of those shinies that always seems to tease me. Like whenever we get special ones, like the hatted one that we got during the fashion event, I just couldn't, like, doesn't matter how many encounter, I can't get the shiny, and then as soon as it's outside an event, I'll get the shiny. It happened last fashion event, like not the one that just like last year's one, because they released the hatted version as the shiny. I didn't get one during the event, and then like the next week I ended up with a shiny, and I was just like, yep, that'd be right. The one thing that I did forget to do the other night during the Dratini Comday stream is actually level up. I didn't collect those last few research tasks that I needed to level up. So we might do that at the end of tonight's stream, or I might leave it until tomorrow. Three minutes, come on, shiny. Come on, I know you're there. I feel like I should be rewarded given that I came out in this weather, like this rain. I shimmied along fences, I dodged puddles, like you name it, I've done it, and I just feel like I need the shiny because of it. You owe me, game. Hopefully we've got enough time. Got like 2 minutes to get to these stops. There's usually a fairly large cluster spawn there, so these will probably be our last checks. It's now or never. You can do it! My bag is full. Come on, spawns. We have not got the time for this. Is Croagunk Spotlight? It depends on if you want the shiny or not. I mean, I do the Spotlight Hours regardless. Croagunk can be useful, like not so much Croagunk, but Toxicroak can be useful in PvP. So it's worth trying to get at least a decent one of them. It's double catch candy tonight. So I mean, if you're trying to stockpile some XLs or candies or whatnot, you can do that. Other than that, no, not really. It really depends on if it's a Pokemon you need or not. Alright, this is it, guys. These are probably going to be our last couple of checks. Can it be like Dratini Comday where we pulled the shiny with like the last check just before it rolled over? No. And there we go, 7 PM, guys. Unfortunately, no shiny tonight. But we can make some room in our bag, spin this stop, see if we can get ourselves a little coin. I ended up with like 12 of them the other day as well. So unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to use them until next year when the game is actually linked with Violet and Crimson. But yeah, hopefully they at least tell us what they're going to be used for. One of the guys was suggesting the other day that they might be an evolution item for the new Pokemon, which would make sense. Given that the item is placed in the same area as like the other evolution items, that's a good theory, but at the same time it's a new random item, so it could just be placed at the bottom of the stack because that's where they've placed it, sort of thing, rather than anything else. But yeah, unfortunately, no shiny. At least, ooh, we didn't get drowned, so there's that. Hey, what's up, chap and Jimmy? Sorry you're late. You found a group of friends to troll with. Good times. Nice, man. Nice. Well done. Always nice to find new friends. That's all good. Unfortunately, we have sort of reached the end of our stream for tonight. We did not get the shiny, unfortunately. Like I said before at the start, guys, if you guys are keen to do any battles or stuff now is the time to send me. We spent like the first 20 minutes of the stream rejecting like battle request after battle request after battle request from the same person that did not seem to get the message that I was not interested in battling at that time. And of course, as soon as I make space in my bag to spin that gold stop, it disappears on us. So great. Hey Becky, how you doing, dude? No, tonight we did not get the shiny. We do already have 5, 6, yes, including the evolution shiny Crowers. So we didn't really need it. But that's okay. Like I said, it's a nice shiny. I do like shiny Croagunk and shiny Toxicroak. I mean, look at that shiny. That is a beautiful shiny. Definitely one worth getting if you don't have it. So that's probably the main thing about tonight's Spotlight Hour. If you don't have the shiny, it's definitely a shiny worth getting. But yeah, other than that, it's much of a muchness. A lot of the events this month are sort of like that. Like a lot of the raid hours are a bit average. I mean, tomorrow is all right. Tomorrow being Guzzlord is good. But 2 weeks of it, I think, is a little bit much. I think people will be sick of it after a week or so. And then, yeah, Nagaleo at the end of the month, like for 2 weeks as well, is a little bit much. I think that'll be a little bit played out after a week or so. All right. That's sweet. You made banana lolly flavor in chemistry today? You made flavoring in chemistry? Fair enough. When I was in, not chemistry, but science class back when I was, all we did was dissect frogs and plug Bunsen burners in, and yeah, that was pretty much it. You can't wait for Shadow Mewtwo. I am also looking forward to Mewtwo Shadow Mewtwo. Mewtwo and Shadow. So we've got our 3. We've got one half decent one. So unfortunately, yeah, that one's crap. That one's okay. That one's half decent. At least it's 3 stars. So we could always do with a better one. So fingers crossed we can actually luck out this time and get like a hundo. Because getting a hundo Shadow Mewtwo, I think, would be awesome. As you can see, I have enough XL candies, and I think straight away I would be maxing out said hundo Shadow Mewtwo. Because yeah, the only other 2 that I have like contesters are these, which is like a 96 and a 98 shiny. So I'm tempted, you know, I've got the candies to power them up, but it's just like I'm just holding off in the hopes that maybe one day we'll get that better Mewtwo. Tomorrow's stream, you'll tell you about your stats from Comday. Okay, no worries, dude. Sounds good.
It's an ester. Wait, what? What's an ester? Oh, the flavoring. Okay, sorry, I was like, wait, what? Uh, Hope you're having an amazing night. And lunar. Wait, is it a lunar eclipse tonight? I wouldn't be able to tell because of the amount of clouds in the sky. So, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be seeing any lunar eclipse. Though they did actually say that it was supposed to be clearing up later on tonight. So, I don't know. Maybe if it clears up enough, and depending on what time it is, we may see something, but I don't think so, unfortunately. No worries, Beck. I'm probably going to be wrapping it up in a minute anyway, dude. So, thank you for tuning in. Can't wait to play Pokemon Go again. And, again. Why haven't you been playing it, James? How many shinies caught? None tonight, unfortunately. No shiny boys. We caught a total of 2 Croagunks for Spotlight Hour. So, yeah, we do have like 6 shinies already for Croagunk, so it wasn't a shiny that we needed. Oh, yeah, and this is the Guzzlord that I added to the decks earlier. So, yeah, 93% is not bad for a first catch. Definitely take it. You simp for Jimmy. Please don't. It's sunny here, so you should. The one time it's actually sunny in Sydney, it's raining here in Melbourne. We've just swapped weather over because usually it's the opposite. 360 XLs. Yeah, I've done well with Mewtwo for XLs. We did it's I'm sorry, not no. Wait, what did I it was thing. Almost 360 X for thing. I knew I had 360 like close to 360 XLs, but I can't remember if it was Mewtwo or that. And I was like, we were just talking about Mewtwo, so I can. But all of those XLs I got from when I did the raid day for Mewtwo, and me and Andrew and a couple others jumped in a car and just drove around, just hitting raid after raid after raid after raid. We did like 30 or 40 raids that day. Ended up with a couple of shinies, some decent IV ones. Lucas is an Oreo. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I got this the other day. It's actually half decent for PvP. Boss Gaming, please give you Lucario. I can't trade with you guys. There's no distance trades in Pokemon Go. So, unfortunately, I cannot give you a Lucario. I don't have a Lucario to give you anyway, because Lucario is... Oh, and Riolu, yeah. See, I have 2 and a bunch of Riolus. That's it. So I don't hatch eggs. So it's a Pokemon that I don't encounter too often. Did I get anything? No, tonight, unfortunately, we didn't get the shiny. But as I was saying before, we already have a bunch of shinies for them, so it's not too much of an issue that we didn't get it. It's all good. We will survive. Back there's going to be a lunar eclipse or something. Yeah. One of the guys was saying in the chat just before, enjoy the lunar eclipse. And I'm like, oh, I don't think I'm going to say it. There's too many clouds. Last time Mewtwo was here, you did $300 of raids. 786 candy, like XLs, but dude, that's insane. I didn't spend that much money. I didn't do 300 raids. I did quite a few, but not that many. Not even close to that many. Like I said, for the day we drove around, we raided for like 4 or 5 hours, 3-4 hours, something like that. And yeah, we did probably like 30 or 40 raids sort of thing in that time. Oh, you had a drought? Nothing? Did you need this shiny today, or was it a shiny that you've already got? Boss Gaming, like I said, I can't trade with you guys because there's no distance trades. So, yeah. And those Riolus that I've got, they're like my Riolus. There's... Actually, I think these ones I could probably... That one's not bad. Yeah, see, I don't really have a very good one. How was the Jeffrey Dahmer thing when he got baptized and the other killer got a death penalty? I haven't actually watched it, but I already know sort of about Dahmer and stuff like that. But no, I haven't watched the series or the Netflix movie or anything like that. Both. They're both. There's like a movie and a series on Netflix, isn't there? No, I've been watching the X-Files and the Strain lately. So I was just like, yeah, let's watch vampires and aliens. You also made ethanol. Uses corn. Was it like biofuel? You needed it, but you got 2 guzzlers, so alright, nice, dude. Unfortunate that you didn't get the shiny. As I was saying earlier in the stream, Croagunk and Toxicroak have really nice shinies. Toxicroak more so. Like Toxicroak's shiny is probably close to one of the best. No, Tox. Wait. I'll find it. It's X, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, this is gonna give me everything that's got toxic. Yeah, they're just really nice color combination. The blue and the purple. I like that color blue. It's like it's close to my favorite color blue, like my favorite shade of blue sort of thing. So yeah, I just really enjoy it, and like the blue and the pink go well together. Some shinies look like off-bred. Yes, they do. There's a lot of bad shinies in the game. There's probably more bad shinies than there is good shinies, honestly. There's a lot of like such average shinies. Like, for instance, Sally. Poor old Sally. Look how. Yeah, I got shafted. Orange and green should never be seen unless in the washing machine. Like, you don't mix orange and green together. That's a horrible color combination. They just clashed with each other so much. I've seen like some fan versions of like shiny Salamence, and it's like sort of the color of Charizard X, like the black and blue, and it looked really good. It was just like that's what they should have done with it instead of making it look like one of those licorice all sorts. Because honestly, that's what I when I look at it. It just looks like a licorice all sort. The alcohol because of the fermentation of glucose. Well, aren't you a clever boy? Making alcohol and stuff in, in chemistry class. They're basically teaching you how to make homebrew, dude. You're just going to become like a moonshiner. Start selling hooch on the side. Dude, I can't give you a Riolu because I keep saying there's no distance trading in Pokemon Go. I can't trade with you, dude. I don't have locations. It doesn't matter if you send a friend. Like, we can't trade, dude. Like, I don't have coordinates to give you because I'm playing legitimately. And, yeah, we just can't trade distance, so there's no point. But alright, guys. I can't, boss. Like, I can't. I don't know. Like, you can say please as much, but I can't trade with you. Like, I can't do it. Like, I can't change the physics of the game and all that sort of stuff. I don't spoof. I don't have coordinates to give you, so I can't help you, dude. You'll have to find somebody else that can trade one with you. I apologize. I cannot do it. What's going on, Lucas? Why are you god damning it? How you doing, CSI? Welcome in. Just a little bit late. I am sort of like just wrapping it up for the night, but I appreciate you coming in to say hello. Hello. But they won't be at the wedding. Yeah, sorry, boss. Like I said, I can't help you, dude, because I'm doing spoof and all that sort of stuff, and yeah. But I'm sure you'll be able to find somebody that can trade with you, man. But alrighty, guys. I think now that our Spotlight Hour is done, we did not get the shiny. We'll wrap up because it doesn't look like anybody is keen. I did say battle requests if you would like to, guys, but nobody did. So it looks like we're not doing any battles. How are you just wrapping up? Because we started an hour early. Times change, CSI. Like, that's what Chom was saying earlier. Daylight savings, all that sort of stuff. So it's an hour another hour's difference now. So my daylight savings for me has started. Your daylight savings has finished, so it's gone back that hour. Yeah, good old daylight savings catches you out again. Yeah, so we started now. At least you know for like you didn't miss raid hour, so you missed spotlight hour. That's not too much of an issue. Just be remember for tomorrow for raid hour that we're starting an hour earlier than what we usually would be for your time. So 11 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, should be 11 p.m. So it's actually at a half decent time. At least it's not, you know, like 1 in the morning for you. You should be able to make it and everything. Yeah, like this time of year, once it's daylight savings for you guys in America, sorry, the daylight savings finishes and it's daylight savings here, that 2 hour swap around makes it that you guys can at least catch some of the streams. It's not as late. It's definitely the better time of the year. But, like I was saying, guys, you think, thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Much appreciated. Okay. All right, Lucas, send me a battle request. I'll do one battle with you, Lucas, and then I'll wrap up the stream just since CSI just got here and all that. We'll stream for a little give you guys a reason to tune into the streams. You're same. I shouldn't say same because there is a big difference between Canada and America, but it's sort of the same thing like New Zealand and Australia. It's just like you sort of like lumped together because you're in the same part of the world. You knew what I meant, like North American, Canadian, that part of the world, sort of. Big difference. Yeah, I know there's a big difference. Like for instance, it's just like the murder rate with guns from like Detroit to Toronto is just like astronomically different, and there's only like a lake that separates the two. And it's just like people on one side of this lake are completely bonkers. The other people, like on the other side of the lake, are nice, chilled, laid back, well-adjusted people. No. Pretty sure Canada is more like us, but is attached to America. Yeah. No, they're chill in Canada. Oh, okay. Don't know what happened then. Yeah, Canada does a lot of cool things. Like leads the way in just trialing different like alternative medicines and all that sort of stuff. Like Canada is usually one of the forefront like countries at the forefront of that sort of stuff. It's 11 p.m. in California. It's better time to catch the raid hour streams. Yeah, heaps better time. All right. Damn it, I have my teams. Why you make me choose my team again? No, I was content with my team. Making me choose again. I choose you. There's only a river separating the two. Canada got the world's best sniper, you think? I think there's other things that Canada can be. It's like the person that shoots the people really well is he's the best. He's from Canada. I gotta go to dinner. No worries, Lachlan. Have a good one, dude. Like I said, I'll be wrapping it up as soon as we're done with this battle. I was gonna wrap it up beforehand, but Lucas wanted the battle. It's gonna be ominous wind, I think. Shadow Ball, that's okay. Shadow balls and ominous winds. Have I seen trailer? But no, I know of it, but I've never actually watched it before. Funny as a Canadian show. both are viable. Both are viable, but I see we have Satan versus Sandshark. Temporarily, Satan versus Sandshark. Hey, Martin, how you doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. And Zachary, welcome in. Why does everybody come in at the... It's like, seriously, guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream in like 5 minutes, and everybody comes in like the last 5 minutes. Like, where were you as an hour ago? What have you guys been doing? Surely we know by the time I start streaming. Because they were full. No, but see, it's just like, Martin's from Australia, so he should know. Wait, Zachary, you're from Australia as well, aren't you? So they're both from Australia. They should know. You're sleeping now, good dude. I'm just playing around. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, hang on, I'm pretty sure when you send me raid invites, they're from Australia. It's just hard to keep track of where everybody's from because there's like so many of you guys, and you're from all over this world of ours. So from now on, if we can all just refer to I am from Earth, that'd make it a lot easier because then we're all from the same place. All right, battle done. We won. GG's. Good battle. All right, guys. The sun is coming out again. So luckily enough, we weathered the storm fairly well. We didn't get rained on too badly, and it does actually look like it's clearing up now. So I think that's the end of our storms for the day. But that was so easy, totally. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Be sure to hit that thumbs up and button everything if you haven't already. Like I keep saying, it does help the streams out and the channel out immensely by putting it into the algorithm, all of that good stuff. I shall be back tomorrow from 6 p.m. my time onwards. Martin, I'm going to wrap it up right now. I'll battle you after, dude. Like, just send me a battle request after. Yeah, so remember, daylight savings has changed for some of you guys, so we're starting that hour earlier if you're in America. So remember, guys, hit the notification buttons, all of that stuff. We'll be back tomorrow, just like I said, to host some Guzzlord raids for you guys. So if you still need one, still trying to get that. I was gonna say shiny. There is no shiny about. Still trying to get that hundo or just decent IV1, all of that good stuff. Be sure to tune in, and yeah. Until then, guys, enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe, happy hunting, and I'll see you guys then. So, shiny vibes, goodbye vibes, all of those vibes. Peace out vibes. Catch you tomorrow, guys. Have a good one. Bye.